Welcome to the What is Stoicism podcast.
It was the advice of Seneca, writing in his first letter to Lucilius, that we should fully experience life by holding every hour in our grasp. Elsewhere he offers an equally vivid image. We must drink quickly, as though from a rapid stream that will not always flow. These are powerful metaphors, but they can feel abstract. What does it actually mean to hold an hour? How do we drink from life in a way that feels real and practical? One answer lies not in grand plans, but in small acts of attention. In How to Live, Sarah Bakewell describes how Michel de Montaigne approached this very challenge. Montaigne cultivated what Bakewell calls a kind of naive amazement at each moment of experience, and one of his simplest techniques for doing so was writing. By describing ordinary things, a cup on a table, the view from a window, he sharpened his perception. The act of noticing, and then putting that noticing into words, revealed how remarkable even most mundane details could be. There's something transformative about this practice. Sitting down for a few minutes and simply reporting what you see draws your attention back to the present. It slows you down. It allows you to extract more from each passing moment. In doing so, you begin to hold the hour, not by controlling it, but by inhabiting it more fully. Montaigne also found a similar richness in walking. As he grew older and became increasingly aware of life's brevity, his desire to pay attention didn't diminish, it intensified. He wrote that he tried to arrest the speed of life by increasing the depth with which he experienced it. While walking alone, if his thoughts wandered to external concerns, he'd gently bring them back to the orchard, to the quiet, to himself. This is a kind of meditation in motion, a practice of returning, of noticing when the mind drifts and guiding it back to what is actually present. When we combine these practices, writing, walking, observing, we begin to understand Seneca's advice in concrete terms. To grasp the hour is to attend to it. To drink from life is to be present for it. And yet one of the greatest obstacles to this kind of presence is the restless pull of the mind, its tendency to drift into worry, desire, and anticipation. In Reasons to Stay Alive, Matt Haig explores this restlessness through his own experiences with anxiety and depression. He asks a series of familiar questions. How do we stop the endless wanting and worrying? How do we step off the treadmill of future-focused thinking? His answer echoes a theme that has appeared across philosophical traditions for centuries: acceptance. The Stoics would agree, acceptance isn't resignation, it isn't passivity. It's the recognition of what can't be changed, so that we can stop exhausting ourselves trying to change it. Haig uses the image of the lotus flower, a symbol from Buddhism. The lotus grows in mud, but rises through it to bloom in clear air. If the mud represents anxiety or hardship, the flower represents us, capable of rising above our conditions. But the lotus doesn't reject the mud. It depends on it. It draws nourishment from it. It accepts its environment and uses it as the very foundation for growth. This is a powerful reminder of a Stoic truth. We can accept our present circumstances while still acting within them. Acceptance doesn't trap us. It frees us to focus on what is within our control. Like Montaigne returning his attention to the orchard, or Seneca urging us to grasp each hour, acceptance brings us back to the present. It anchors us in what is real, rather than what is imagined. And it requires effort. No one saves us but ourselves, Haig writes, echoing a central idea in both Stoicism and Buddhism. Peace of mind isn't something delivered from outside. It's cultivated through awareness, through vigilance, through mindfulness. If the mind is left unattended, like a poorly thatched roof in the rain, it will be penetrated by worry, fear, and suffering. But if we train it, If we notice where it goes and guide it back, we begin to reclaim our experience. This is the work of philosophy. It's not dramatic. It doesn't require radical change overnight. It asks only that we pay attention to what's here, to what's within our power, to what we are doing with the moments we're given. Write for a few minutes. Take a walk and return your thoughts to your surroundings. Accept what can't be changed. Act where you can. These small practices repeated daily allow us to do what once seemed abstract. They allow us to hold the hour. They allow us to drink from the stream.